Once again I want to welcome you to Chelsea Sports Channel, where I bring you all the latest from Stamford Bridge and Chelsea FC. Today I have more news coming up, the latest news from around Stamford Bridge is Chelsea and Hakim Ziyech. Before we start the video, please subscribe, like and feel free to comment. All the very latest Chelsea news, views and transfer rumours from me as the Blues continue their preparations for Thursday evening's London derby with Tottenham Hotspur. Hakim Ziyech explains position change under Thomas Tookel that will help him star for Chelsea. The Moroccan international has already proven himself to be an influential figure in the Blues side since arriving in the summer from Ajax. Thomas Tookel has instigated much change at Chelsea since his arrival a little more than a week ago. The most obvious of which is the shape of the Blues side. Under Frank Lampard, Chelsea was predominantly set up in a 4-3-3 system, although it was shifted to a 4-2-3-1 in the dying embers of the club legend's reign at Stamford Bridge. Tookel quickly did away with that. After his appointment was confirmed, the Blues worked on a 3-4-3 formation and that was used against Wolverhampton Wanderers the following day. It resulted in a 0-0 draw, no great surprise given the lack of preparation time, but worked to far greater effect against Burnley at the weekend, a match which Chelsea won 2-0. Tookel has an abundance of attacking talent at his disposal. Come match day there will be players left disappointed not to be included in the Blues side. At the weekend, that was Hakim Ziyech. The Moroccan international was omitted from the squad entirely to face the Clarets, a decision taken to limit the risk of the 27-year-old suffering an injury. Hakim has been in a bit of overload for 5 weeks, so he has a bit of a risk getting injured if he plays more than 30 minutes, Tuchel told Chelsea's Fifth Stand app. For that, we decided to give him a break now to go out of the risk zone. Ziyech should be fit and fresh to take on Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow. And if he starts against Jose Mourinho's side, he will likely occupy an inside forward role. The width in Tuchel's 3-4-3 shape comes from the wing backs. Callum Hudson-Odoi has particularly impressed, and that leaves those in the attacking line to create overload centrally. Ziyech has the intelligence, guile and technique to thrive in such a role, and it's one he says he relishes playing in. It is a position where I love to play, without the ball having your responsibility but with the ball being free and trying to find space and trying to play football, he told Chelsea's website. That is what I like the most. Get between the lines, find space between the lines with the 1 or 2 touches. Especially in that position, you have a lot of options because is the defender coming out, yes or no? If he is not coming you can turn around and find the striker or the left winger or the right winger in space. You have a lot of options. Ziyech's first campaign at Stamford Bridge has been disrupted by injury. He suffered his first in a preseason friendly with Brighton and that delayed his debut following a move from Ajax. It wasn't until mid-October that Ziyech made his Chelsea bow. But once fully fit, he quickly became a vital component of the Blues attack. Ziyech scored or assisted 4 times in 5 Premier League matches between the end of October and early December. But he then suffered a hamstring injury in the win over Leeds and missed almost a month of football. It was during Ziyech's absence that Chelsea's form nosedived under Lampard. His return at the start of the year, sadly for the former Blues boss, didn't result in an upturn in form. The last 6 months did not go exactly how I wanted to think it would, but it is what it is and you still need to keep improving, he said. I had that bad luck with my injury when I came in, but still there is time. I know for sure I believe in myself that I can do it and I can reach the same level as I used to have at Ajax here at Chelsea. Things can change very quickly in football. Often, those changes are for the worse. One day you're challenging for the title, next month you're sacked in mid-table. One day you win a title, next season you're flirting with relegation. One day you win the big ears, one day not 6 months later you get the big boot. But sometimes things can also change quickly for the better, often after changing quickly for the worse. They don't call it the new manager bounce for nothing. Or in the case of Christian Pulisic and Thiago Silva, too, the not-so-new manager bounce. It's been good so far. We've got a new outlook on things, we have had a really good win so it's been a positive start. It's been some crazy times recently and just to get a win left all the guys in the changing room really excited. We have had a lot of fun in training and there are smiles on faces which is good to see. But what bounces up, must come down. Tuchel's had a decent start, with a home win and home draw against teams in the bottom half of the table. But his predecessor had looked at these games as easy wins to help him turn things around as well. The big test comes in tomorrow, away to Spurs. They may be in bad form, but it's a rivalry and it's Jose and it's going to get emotional. It's a good time to play them coming off a good result for us. We're feeling confident. We're really excited. It's a good chance to make a statement and most importantly really build some momentum. We know what a good result against a good team could do for us well. As a fans Chelsea, I hope we'll win that game tomorrow. Please subscribe, like, share and feel free to comment. Thanks for watching.